Hello everyone, today I'll be teaching you how to perform the infinite Rupee glitch in Breath of the Wild. This will be an in-depth guide and I'll be breaking it down into two parts. First part will be focused on getting the materials that you need to perform the glitch, and the second part will be showing how to perform the actual glitch. My name is Bill Tendo, and let's get into it. Now for this glitch, you will need any one piece of Royal Guard equipment, either a sword, a claymore, a bow, or a Royal Guard shield. Then either 2 multi-shot bows, or for an easier time, 5 to 7 multi-shot bows for menu overloading, which I also have a tutorial on, which I'll link in the description. You will also need at least 1 non-Royal Guard equipment, which will be the same as what you'll be using for the glitch. So if you have a Royal Guard sword, then you need just a regular sword or claymore, or like a Royal Broadsword or Royal Claymore, Guardian Sword, an axe. Anything as long as it's not a Royal Guard sword or a Royal Guard's claymore. As well as, a different bow if you're going to use the Royal Guard's bow, or a different shield if you're going to use the Royal Guard's shield. Also, having an elemental rod can be extremely helpful, either an ice, fire, thunder, blizzard, meteor, or thunderstorm rod. Now first up, I'll be showing you where to get each Royal Guard weapon, which are all at Hyrule Castle. From the Great Plateau Tower, which is where I am right now, you can go over here and face north to go towards the castle. Now, you can either wind bomb, or if you can't do wind bombs, just glide down and go across Hyrule Field to get to the castle. Now, once you get to the front gate of the castle walls, you're going to head to the inner castle, right to the front door, and you can either walk through or wind bomb over. Now that we're at the front door to the castle here, of the inner wall, I will show you how to get to each of the Royal Guard equipment from here. So the path will start here, and then go to each of the Royal Guard equipment. First up, from the castle's main gate, follow this route. To here. Now once you get here, you'll see these 2 Lizalfos here. If you're in a far enough place in the story, they'll have tri-boomerangs with good modifiers, which you can farm those with shock traps if you're looking to get a tri-boomerang with a really good modifier. And then over here, this Moblin will be holding a Royal Guards Claymore. And you can either use a shock arrow to make him drop it, or you can kill him to take his weapon, or you can also use a shock trap if you want to get a good one with a good modifier, or if you just want a bunch of Royal Guards Claymores. Now, next up, take this path to get to Lockup. Now, once you're in Lockup, this first cell to the left, you're going to shoot the eye, and the door will open up. And then there is a Royal Guards Claymore right here in the corner, which you can save and reload for different modifiers if you want. Now, next up, take this route, and where we'll be going is to Zelda's bedroom, which is right across from the tower where her study is. Now, once you're in her bedroom, just defeat the moblin. Once the moblin's defeated, you can either use Magnesis to get the bow down, or you can just climb up the wall and grab the bow. You can also save and reload to get a good modifier on this bow if you want to. Now, from Princess Zelda's room, if you go this way, over here, and enter in this way, once you get to this area, you can jump down here, and there will be a silver moblin with a Royal Guard spear. And you can either take him out, hit him with a shock arrow, or set up a shock trap to get his Royal Guard spear. Now, next up, follow this path. Then, once you get over here, you'll be entering the dining room. Now, once in the dining room, you can either take out these two moblins, or just sneak past them. To get over to this fireplace. And once you're here, you can use Magnesis to get this Royal Guard spear, which is also reloadable to get better modifiers if you want. Just make sure to save before you grab it with Magnesis. Now from here, you can go this way. Down this hall. And there will be a bombable wall right here. And when you go inside after bombing it, there will be a Royal Guard sword, which you can reload for a better modifier. And from here, you can go back this way, down this hallway here, and you're going to want to kill this moblin down here. I mean, you can leave it alone, but it's probably easier if you kill it. And you can grab this Royal Guard's bow, which is reloadable to get better modifiers. And then over here is a Royal Guard shield, which is also reloadable. And now from this room, go this way. Which will take you to the library if you go this way. And what you're going to do is fly across the library. Over to this bookshelf right here. Pull this out, go behind it, and you'll find yourself in the King's Study, which will have a Royal Guard shield, which is also reloadable for a better modifier. And that's pretty much all of the Royal Guard's equipment in the castle and everything, unless you're in Master Mode, which has a few Royal Guard weapons that are scattered about in chests. And if you're looking for the ones in Master Mode, you can find it on both the Breath of the Wild interactive map and Breath of the Wild object map, which I will link in the description. Now, for the multi-shot bows, you can either collect Duplex Bows, which here is a map of where they are. This is the Yiga clan hideout here. So you can either clear out the Yiga clan hideout, or you can hunt Lynels, which this is a map of all of the Lynel locations, except for the one that's in Master Mode on the Great Plateau. So this is the location of all of the Lynels on the interactive map. If you go to the interactive map, you can just select Lynels and it'll show you where all of the locations are. So that's another way to hunt multi-shot bows. Or you can try and find Forest Dwellers bows, which are mostly in chests, although there are a couple that are sitting out just sitting on their own. This is the location of a few of the Forest Dweller bows in chests, not including the ones in shrines. And here's some in the Heber region. And then there's one here in the Hyrule Forest area, the Korok Forest. There's another one here, and another one here. In the Zora region. And there's one down here in the Farron region, but I believe this one is Master Mode exclusive, maybe? And then there's one over here on Satori Mountain. And there are a few other locations. I know there's another location where it's sitting out in the open. Well, it's in a rock. But your best way to find them is to use the Breath of the Wild object map and the Breath of the Wild interactive map to search for Forest Dweller bows. I'll also put a list of which shrines Forest Dweller bows are located in. I'll put that up now. Now, if you'd also like some elemental rods for the menu overloading, this is a map with their locations. I'll zoom in a bit. These are the locations of all the elemental rods. Now, once you've collected all the necessary materials that you need, you can warp to Wago Kata Shrine, and then you're going to head over to Riverside Stable, which is right next to that. So, the Riverside Stable is located here. Now, once you've gotten to the Riverside Stable, you're going to be looking for this girl right here named Parcy. Now, if she's not here, you can either choose to sleep here until noon, or go over to the campfire and sit until noon, and then she will be here. Now, if you've never talked to her before, then you'll need to talk to her in order to complete a side quest before you can do the glitch. And once you talk to her, she'll ask to see a Royal Guard weapon, and you can show it to her, and the quest will be over. And once that's finished, we can start the glitch. Now, before you start the glitch, you need to save your game. I cannot stress how important it is to make sure that you save your game before you start this. So just go over and save the game. Now, once saved, you need to drop all of your Royal Guard equipment, except for the one that you'll be using. So as you can see, I have a sword, a spear, 2 claymores, 2 bows, and a shield. Now, I'm going to use the Royal Guard sword, so I'm going to drop the claymore, both claymores, the spear, both bows, and the shield. So there you go. You need to make sure you drop those. Now we'll be overloading the menu. I'll show you both methods for overloading the menu. Now for the 2 multi-shot bow weapons, another way to make it easier is to drop 10 octo balloons, and if you have any extra elemental rods, you can drop those as well, and that'll make overloading the menu easier. Before you start overloading the menu, make sure that you have a weapon that is not the Royal Guard weapon equipped. So since I'm going to be using a Royal Guard sword, I'm going to equip anything on this page. So I'll just equip a frostblade. Okay, so now to overload the menu with just 2 bows. Make sure you have the multi-shot bow and shock arrows equipped. Tap ZR to pull out the bow. Don't hold it down though, just tap ZR so that you're holding the bow like this. Then drop that bow, equip the other one, unpause, and hit A quickly to pick up the one you dropped. And for this to work, you need to be up against this post or a wall. And then just quickly keep going. Okay, now it should be overloaded. Now what I'm going to do is equip an elemental rod and then equip the Royal Guard sword. Okay, it didn't work that time, so we'll try it again. Alright, there we go. Now it's worked. As you can see, it's highlighted the sword, but it didn't switch the weapons. Now you can see I still have the frost blade on my back, but it says I have the Royal Guard sword equipped. Once you're like that, you can go over to Parcy and start talking to her. She'll ask to trade it for a ruby. Just keep saying yes. If you did it right, you'll be able to continue to hitting the A button, and she'll keep giving you gems without taking the sword. And if she ends up taking it, all you have to do is reload the save that you made earlier, and you'll be good to go to try again. Now, a little tip for menu overloading is the way to tell is when Link's in the pause menu, Link looks different. Either he'll just be a floating head, or he won't have any clothes, or he'll be missing a body part, any body part, and that's an easy way of telling. So now, we'll do the 5 to 7 multi-shot bow method. So this time, I'll use the Royal Guard Spear. So I'll drop the sword, Claymore, both Claymores, I'll have that equipped, drop the bows, and drop the shield. Now I've dropped those, and I have the Frostblade equipped. So, now we'll overload the menu. Equip a multi-shot bow and shock arrows, tap ZR to pull out the bow. Basically, you're just unsheathing the bow, and that's it. Pause. Drop, equip the next bow, pause and unpause, and then pause again. Drop, equip, drop, equip, drop, equip, drop, equip, and now the menu is overloaded. Now you can either switch over to the Royal Guard equipment, which would be the spear, or you can switch first to an elemental rod, and then to that. Now, as you can see on my back, it still has the Frostblade, but the Royal Guard Spear is selected. Now you can talk to her and trade over and over again. Then you can go over to Beetle once you've maxed out and sell the ores, and then come back to her and do it more, and just keep repeating until filthy rich. And that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to subscribe if you want some more tips, tricks, and tutorials on Breath of the Wild, with more content coming soon. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video or if it helped in any way, and comment down below if you have any questions, and I'll make sure to try and address all of them. Have a nice day.